Hello, I'm Noel Masar from Harmony Public Schools, and in this video I will be discussing the influenza virus. Many of you are familiar with the influenza virus, commonly known as the flu. Symptoms of the flu include fever, chills, muscle aches, cough, congestion, runny nose, headaches, and fatigue. Sounds familiar, right? You may think you already know all about the flu. Well, then let's find out. Let me explain a little about the flu, and then we'll see how much you really know. The flu is a virus, meaning it is an infective agent that multiplies in living cells of other organisms and can infect all types of life forms. Viruses are made of a core genetic material, DNA or RNA, surrounded by a protective coat called the capsid, made of protein. Sometimes there is an additional coat around the capsid called the envelope. Viruses are not considered living things, as they cannot function or reproduce by themselves. They require a host cell. The influenza virus has three types. Type A, which can affect animals as well as people, constantly changes and is generally the cause of large flu epidemics. Type B, which is only found in people and is usually less severe than Type A. And finally, Type C, which is found in people and less severe than both types A and B. The influenza virus has an envelope around it. Enveloped viruses gain passages into cells by the use of certain viral proteins with membrane including properties and binds itself to the host cell. Or in other words, it uses the lytic cycle. The lytic cycle is the process by which a virus overtakes and eventually kills a cell, and uses the host's cellular machinery to reproduce itself. Once the host cell becomes filled with copies of the virus, the cell bursts and the viruses are released, and go find new host cells. The last cycle consists of 5 phases. The first phase is attachment, when the virus attaches itself to the host cell. The second phase is injection, when the virus inserts its genetic material into the host cell. The third phase is integration. The genetic material tells the cell what to do. The fourth phase is replication. The host cell builds part of the virus. And the fifth phase is assembly. The cell assembles the replicated parts into progeny viruses. To get a better idea of the virus, I built a model of it. The model is the same as the influenza virus. The only difference is the materials I used, and the fact that my model was about 1,000,000 times bigger than the actual microscopic virus. The materials I used include a styrofoam ball, paint, pipe cleaners, popsicle sticks, and the most important one, hard work. All this put together with my research made the model of an influenza virus. Now, are you shocked by what you learned? It's okay, I had no idea that something I thought was so simple could have so much information. In fact, when researching this, I was ill with what I thought to be the flu. Funny, isn't it, that I could have my project inside of me? Nevertheless, this made me even more interested about it, and I worked twice as hard to finish my project. Afterwards, I even wrote a personal narrative about it. Let's go back some years to learn more. The influenza virus was first isolated in a lab in 1932 by Richard Slope. Also during that time, scientists were beginning to understand microorganisms and broke many older theories of what caused diseases. From this, scientists began to identify many diseases, such as typhoid. Influenza was believed to be caused by bacteria, not a virus, which led to many failed predictions and experiments. This sort of example for future scientists. Surprises can happen and unexpected theories can and might be proven wrong. Since then, there have been many outbreaks, pandemics, and sudden cases, all with deaths. The virus mutates frequently, which requires us humans the need for frequent vaccinations for protection against it. Previous epidemics and virus forms give us some knowledge of what is expected to come. The first discovery of the influenza virus set an expectation for many studies and scientists. The most severe pandemic of the flu in history is the pandemic of the Spanish flu in 1918. Sometimes called the mother of pandemics. It had a death toll of 50 million people. Due to all previous outbreaks in history, the result has been many deaths but gained knowledge. We now know what to expect from viruses and outbreaks and what we can do to prevent it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you had fun and learned some new things.